Gemini, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What is good with you? It's time for your weekly check-in. We're going to see what's going on with you all in the first week of December 2025. So since it's a weekly check-in, it's just a short, quick, general, energetic overview. If any of you are in need of a personal reading, you can find all the information on how to go about doing that in the description of this video. And for those of you catching this on time, this is the last week that you can take advantage of the Black Friday sale. This is currently being recorded on the night before Thanksgiving. December 1st, Black Friday sale goes bye-bye. Most people choose to utilize the Black Friday sale for my prices on my Zoom calls, but you can use it for whatever you want. I got sales on everything. And you can read up on all the sales I have going on right now on my website. Link is in the description. All right, let's jump into this. Let's see how it's looking between Gemini and the person they're dealing with. How's it looking? Whoa, that was quick. That was quick. Oh! Straight out the gate with the King of Cups reversed. Hang on. A lot of shit I could say about that, but I want to see what comes out in the spread first. Some of y'all have been on and off in a toxic ass cycle with this person. Yeah, this has on and off written all over it. I know that's not all of you. But Karmic Wheel, Tower card reverse, that's on and off energy, dude. So if you haven't been on and off with this person, if you're not careful, you will be. You will be. Because I do think that you are dealing with somebody that is emotionally unavailable, emotionally immature, and for some of you, emotionally manipulative. So, I don't know, a reconciliation attempt might happen here. It very well may. And you know, with this situation, if you try to reconcile with this person, then you're going to repeat the karmic cycle. You know that. But hey, sometimes we got to do that, dude. Sometimes it be like that. Some of you dealing with a Capricorn. Let me see who else I got here. I got Capricorn. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Could be anybody. Let's see their feelings, energies, and intentions at the deepest level. How do they really see you? How do they really feel about you? What does their energy look like in general? What kind of person are they? Person Gemini is dealing with. Seven of Swords, man. I know you can't tell in this deck right here, but this Seven of Swords character is the most deceitful, sneaky, manipulative, lying, backstabbing little fuckbag in the entire tarot. You cannot trust this Frosty the Snowman. Nope. That is one lying, deceitful ass snowman right there. Straight out the gate, dude. And here's the thing. There's a good little handful of you that already know you can't trust this person. I know it's not all of you, but I know it's some of you. They've already shown you. They've already proven to you time and time and time again that you can't trust them. Well, guess what? You still can't. I'm pretty sure, wasn't that you? Pretty sure that was you just the other night. I was telling you how to watch and observe whether or not somebody has changed. I'm like 90% sure that was Gemini. I try my hardest to remember these readings, man, but it is fucking hard. When I click off this video, I'm going to have about 30 seconds to try to remember something that I said to come up with a title for the video. If I get distracted, when I click off the video for 30 seconds, it's gone. I don't remember what the hell I just said. So, anyway. Yeah, definitely not some... Oh, damn, and the Five of Swords. Good Christ, Batman. Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords back to back. These are like sister energies. I don't know why I'm showing you. It's a habit for me to hold the card up. This is not a traditional deck at all. As you can see, I fucking love Christmas. You know, so man, Christmas season rolls around, I fucking deck the motherfucking halls up in this house, bro. But this is the sister card to the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the sneaky, deceitful, lying little sack of shit. The Five of Swords is similar, but it's more like nothing is beneath me. I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to, period. I don't care what I have to do. I'm going to get what I want. I don't care who I have to lie to, who I have to cheat, steal from, manipulate, fuck over, throw under the bus. I don't care what rumor I have to spread. Nothing is beneath me when it comes to me getting what I want. So for these two cards to jump out back to back, that's some pretty nasty ass energy. Do I even need to pull a whole spread? Judgment reverse, Two of Wands. I mean, that's about as bad as it gets right there. I mean, unless the devil wants to come out. But it already did in the last spread, so yeah. Anywho, yeah, Lover's card reversed. They don't really feel the strongest connection in the world. But we also have the codependency card. The codependency card paired with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, that crosses the line into narcissism. Service to self. Strictly service to self. It's all about me at the end of the day. I might have to burn a little bit of sage here in a minute. I might, boy. I guess let's just get the advice. Situations like this are hard to give advice for, but we'll see what comes through. Ten of Wands reversed. I mean, you don't have to take on this burden if you don't want to. Just so you know. Okay, I'm going to meet you in the middle. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. That ain't going to help you none. I will tell you this, though. Draw the line somewhere. Somewhere. Ask yourself, how many times am I going to let this person show me who they are before I finally accept that that's just who the fuck they are? How many times am I going to let a cycle repeat itself before I finally accept the fact that that's just what it's going to be and nothing's ever going to change? Just some things to ask yourself, you know, when it all comes down to it. And this is, a lot of you have heard me say these things many, many times. I'm mainly talking to the new faces. Yeah, it's not really going to help you too much if I just tell you. If I just tell you to walk away from this person, and you only do it because I told you to, and you don't really understand why you should, you're going to meet the same demon in a different body with the next person that you connect with. Because you didn't learn anything. You don't know what to look for. You know? My goal as a reader is not to just simply answer your questions. That doesn't help you. It's not just to simply tell you what to do or what you should do or what you shouldn't do or what's going to happen or what's not going to happen. That's not my job. When readers do that, that helps you about as much as your friend sitting next to you in class giving you all the answers to the test. Does that help you? Not really. It'll give you a quick fix and a little band-aid there for the moment, but you didn't learn nothing. You're going to run into this problem again at some point. So what are you going to do? Just keep running back to your friend for the answers? Some people think that that's what readers are for. And some readers think that that's what their fucking job is, and it's not. My goal is to plant seeds of wisdom in your mind so that you are able to look at this situation yourself and learn for yourself and know what decision you should make to serve your highest good. So that the next time you connect with somebody like this, you're already going to know what to do. Right? That's at least my goal. That's my intention. So try not to let the cycle repeat itself too many times. I'm all about second chances, but I'm not about third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 10th, 15th, 20 chances. Not about that. It doesn't take long to set the precedent for what somebody's all about and the way they're going to be when you bring them into your life. It don't take long at all. It don't take long at all. If somebody genuinely wants to make a change, you're going to at least see a little bit of progress with one reconciliation attempt. But that's not the way most people roll. Most people, when you let something slide, they take advantage of that, don't they? Imagine the thief who knows how to spit the right pity party to the judge and just keeps getting let out of jail. He can do whatever he wants, doesn't matter. All he has to do is throw a pity party and the judge lets him go. What do you think the chances are that he's going to say, God damn, man, I actually am kind of a fucked up individual. I shouldn't keep taking advantage of the judge like this. I really need to straighten my act up. Or is he going to say, shit, I know how to get out of trouble. Well, I ain't changing nothing. I don't need to. There's no consequences for my actions. Think about that, all right? Okie dokie. Time to shift gears. Let's see what's happening between the single Geminis and the person that you're interested in. Man, some of y'all connecting with somebody at the workplace. Could be an earth sign for some of you. Damn, this is the most common card to come through for your love interest. 10 of Wands, weighing on you very heavily. Very heavily. Oh, man, 2 of Swords. You know what that means? No decision is being made. That's another one of the most common cards. 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords are some of the most common cards to come through for this particular situation. 2 of Swords and 2 of Wands are both about being indecisive. And speaking of which, boom. As I'm saying it, the card comes out. 2 of Swords and 2 of Wands. They're basically the air and fire version of the same thing. The 2 of Swords is about having a decision that needs to be made and being indecisive. The 2 of Wands is about being at a crossroads and having to pick a path and not knowing which path to pick. So they're almost the exact same energy. Mirror image reflection energies, air and fire. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's any forward movement happening here. It sure the fuck don't. And honestly, I'm kind of feeling like you're more than likely not the only person that this person is talking to. I'm not allowed to spy on the details of somebody's life. But so far, it's kind of looking like if this person could, they would be bouncing around between multiple different people. I don't think they want to settle down. I don't know, though. I don't want to hammer too hard on that yet because I haven't pulled the spread and put that intention into it yet. Let's get to that right now. Let's see this person's truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions. What's their energy look like in general? What kind of person are they? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? Okay, some of y'all dealing with an Aquarius, possibly. think this person's just really, really, really picky and particular about who they get with. I think so. They haven't seen any evidence that supports the idea that if they put forth the work, the energy, and the effort on this particular connection, that they would receive a decent ROI. So they don't know if it would even be worth it. I don't know what, because so far, honestly, I'm not seeing bad energy in this person's intentions. I'm not seeing them trying to play games with you, manipulate you, use you for anything. That's not coming through here at all. You know me, I'm gonna fucking tell you if it comes through. I'm not seeing it. So the only thing I can think, well, of course, they're carrying past vibrational baggage. So my question would be, what would it take for this person to come to the conclusion that a connection is worth the effort? What are they looking for? When you're moving with this energy, the likelihood that you're viewing everyone you deal with through the lens of your past is very high. Very high, because they haven't even fucking healed. All right? So they're comparing every person they deal with to the last person that fucked them over, and they haven't even healed from that yet. So if you're coming from that place, your mind will make shit up that's not even there, you know? But I don't see bad energy coming from their intentions. So it looks to me like somebody that's just not ready to put themselves in a position to be fucked over again. Very guarded. Very guarded, guarding their heart. All right, let's get the advice. What's the advice? Advice for Gemini. Page of Wands. Two more. Okay. Well, first of all, do not let this turn into a sex-based connection. That's not going to get you anywhere at all. That'll just make things worse. But I think the most important thing to consider here is that it doesn't look like this person is even mature enough to be able to play the role that you would need them to play. And that's not, I'm not being condescending about that. I'm not saying that they're a bad person. I'm not saying that they're a stupid person. They may be a fucking amazing person. They may have really good intentions. They may have really good energy about them. They may have a really good heart. I'm not saying that they don't. But they're not emotionally mature enough to play the role that you would need them to play. If a decision is not made here very soon, the universe is going to make one for you. And just saying, when the universe finally has to step in and make a final decision, and when I say that, people get a little bit confused about what I mean when I say that. When the universe steps in and makes a final decision, ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about that. Nothing. Nothing. Sometimes people say, oh yeah, well, I think that has happened. Oh no, the fucking ain't. Oh no, it ain't. Because when the universe steps in, ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Try as you may. Manipulate it all you want. Ain't nothing nobody's gonna be able to do about it. And usually those are some of the most atrocious experiences that you can go through. But it's going to get done one way or the other. Either you're going to do it or the universe is going to. And you heard what I said a minute ago. If you don't learn from this person, you'll learn from the next person. If you don't learn from them, you'll learn from the next person. If you don't learn in this lifetime, you'll come back in the next lifetime. You know, a lot of us think that it's a little over the top to see somebody repeating the same cycle in one lifetime. Well, there's a lot of beings on this planet who have been repeating the same cycle for the last 20 lifetimes. They're not going to learn the lesson in this lifetime. They was repeating this cycle in the last lifetime, and the one before that, and the one before that. And they're going to continue repeating it throughout this entire lifetime. And then the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. Oh, I'm going to tell you what, in this matrix, time doesn't even exist. It's an illusion. So trust me when I say that there is an infinite amount of it, because it doesn't exist. You will continue repeating a cycle until you learn from it. It's not just you. I'm not saying that the universe is picking on you. We all got to go through this. Every last one of us. So I would just recommend, though, that do the best you can to extract as much knowledge and wisdom from this situation as you possibly can. Because worst case scenario, the universe going to come in, kick the motherfucking tower over on you. You're going to be forced to walk away. If you didn't learn what you needed to learn, you're not going to be able to release this energy. And basically, this is going to leave you vibrating at a frequency that's just going to attract the exact same demon in a different skin suit. And you're just going to loop around and repeat the same cycle all over again. So, all right, y'all, I feel like those were the messages that my Gemini family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of